Today, the Sahara Desert is one of the most unforgiving, dry, and desolate environments anywhere on planet Earth. Millions of square kilometers of bare rock, shifting sands, and brutal, relentless heat that drains all life. Water is extraordinarily scarce, vegetation is virtually non-existent, and large animal life seems completely impossible. But 100 million years ago, during the mid-Cretaceous period, this barren wasteland was completely unrecognizable. Instead of endless sand, a vast network of massive rivers, muddy mangroves, and dense tropical swamps covered North Africa. This rich, waterlogged paradise sustained an immense food web of giant fish, massive turtles, and colossal herbivores. But beneath the lush emerald canopy lied the most dangerous, violent ecosystem in the entire history of life. Welcome to the Chem beds, an ancient world where multiple giant apex predators lived in the exact same place. In almost every modern ecosystem on Earth, there is only one dominant top predator ruling the land. Having multiple megacarnivores in one region creates intense competition, usually forcing all but one species into extinction. Yet, in the Cretaceous Sahara, the traditional rules of nature and ecological balance were completely rewritten. Here, three colossal killers coexisted in an endless, bloody struggle for total territorial dominance. There was Carcharodontosaurus, a 14-meter land monster with shark-like teeth designed to slice flesh like a razor. There was Sarcosuchus, a 12-meter crocodilian river monster weighing 8 tons, lurking beneath the river's surface. And reigning supreme over the waterways was Spinosaurus, the largest carnivorous dinosaur ever known to science. Armed with a massive, sail-like spine and a crocodile-like snout, it was engineered for aquatic hunting. How could one single river system sustain so many colossal predators without falling into total ecological ruin? What evolutionary breakthroughs allowed these giant killers to share their territory and divide their hunting grounds? And what ultimate catastrophe transformed this lush green river empire into the scorching desert we see today? Today, we step back 100 million years into the Cretaceous Sahara to uncover its lost secrets. We will examine their bone anatomy, reconstruct their hunting strategies, and witness their brutal battles for survival. Prepare yourself for a journey into a lost world where every river channel hid a leviathan, where every step on land was watched by razor-sharp eyes, and where survival was a constant battle. Welcome to the Cretaceous Nightmare, the story of the deadliest place in Earth's long history. To truly understand this terrifying ecosystem, we must begin with its most extraordinary inhabitant, Spinosaurus. For more than a century, Spinosaurus was one of the most enigmatic and misunderstood creatures in paleontology. First discovered in Egypt in 1912 by Ernst Stromer, its original fossils were tragically destroyed in World War II. For decades, scientists could only guess what Spinosaurus looked like, assuming it was just a T-Rex with a sail. However, groundbreaking fossil discoveries in Morocco over the last decade have completely revolutionized science. Spinosaurus was not a typical land theropod. It was the first fully semi-aquatic dinosaur ever confirmed. Reaching lengths of up to 15 meters and weighing up to 7 tons, it was longer than T-Rex. Its bone density was unusually high, packed with solid bone interior similar to modern penguins and hippos. This heavy skeleton acted as natural ballast, allowing Spinosaurus to submerge and control its buoyancy underwater. Its skull was long, narrow, and straight, equipped with neurovascular pits near the tip of its snout. These pressure sensors detected microscopic water vibrations made by swimming fish in murky or dark water. Its teeth were conical, smooth, and interlocking, engineered specifically for gripping slippery aquatic prey. Unlike land carnivores whose teeth sliced meat, Spinosaurus held struggling marine prey with an iron grip. Rising from its back was its famous 2-meter-tall sail, supported by giant neural spines. Debate continues over its function. Was it for thermoregulation, courtship display, or swimming stabilization? Perhaps its most radical adaptation was its paddle-like tail, discovered in late 2014. Unlike the stiff tails of T-Rex, Spinosaurus had a flexible, tall tail that generated massive underwater thrust. It hunted aquatic giants like Onchopristis, a 8-meter sawfish armed with sharp rostral barbs. It also targeted Mawsonia, a massive coelacanth fish reaching 4 meters in length. By exploiting the aquatic realm, Spinosaurus secured an endless supply of high-calorie food. This allowed it to thrive alongside gigantic land carnivores, without competing for the same terrestrial prey. It was an evolutionary masterpiece, a true river leviathan ruling North Africa's waterways. However, as soon as Spinosaurus stepped onto dry land, it entered the territory of a land tyrant. A land tyrant equipped with razor-sharp teeth designed to hunt multi-ton sauropods. Stepping out of the forest canopy, we meet the undisputed land apex predator, Carcharodontosaurus. Meaning shark-toothed lizard, this monster reached lengths of up to 14 meters. Weighing over 8 tons, it rivaled T-Rex in body mass, but used a completely different killing strategy. Its skull was long, narrow, and surprisingly lightweight for its massive size. Inside its jaws were over 60 serrated teeth, each reaching up to 15 centimeters in length. These teeth functioned like biological steak knives, designed to slice through hide and muscle effortlessly. Unlike T-Rex, which crushed bones with brute force, Carcharodontosaurus used a slash-and-bleed strategy. It inflicted massive open wounds on giant prey, triggering rapid, uncontrollable blood loss. It did not need to overpower giant animals in dangerous close-quarters wrestling matches. It simply delivered several lightning strikes, then tracked its victim until shock forced it to collapse. Its primary prey was Paralititan, a massive, long-necked titanosaur reaching 26 meters in length. Hunting such titan herbivores required immense athletic endurance and strategic patience. Sharing this land was another sleek theropod predator, Deltadromeus agilis. Reaching 8 meters in length, Deltadromeus possessed unusually long, slender legs built for extreme speed. While Carcharodontosaurus targeted multi-ton sauropods, Deltadromeus hunted fast, lightweight prey. This niche partitioning minimized direct lethal fights between land predators during good times. However, during seasonal dry periods, rainfall ceased, and rivers turned into stagnant mud pools. As water vanished, land animals and aquatic predators were forced into tight, crowded watering holes. Desperation triggered extreme aggression. Carcharodontosaurus challenged Spinosaurus over dead fish and water rights. Fossil evidence reveals healed Carcharodontosaurus bite marks on Spinosaurus sail bones. These encounters were terrifying clashes of giants. Land power versus aquatic agility. Neither predator could easily kill the other, leading to tense, bloody standoffs along shrinking riverbanks. Yet, while these theropod giants fought on land and shallow water, a third nightmare watched from deep pools. A massive armored ambush killer that posed a deadly threat to any dinosaur taking a drink. Lurking beneath murky river bends was Sarcosuchus imperator, the ultimate ambush predator. Known as super-croc, this non-dinosaur crocodiliform reached lengths of up to 12 meters. Weighing over 8 tons, it was as heavy as Carcharodontosaurus, but built entirely for water ambush. Its body was covered in thick, bony armor plates called osteoderms, providing impenetrable protection. At the end of its long snout was a large bulbous structure known as a bulla. Scientists believe the bulla enhanced its sense of smell and amplified its low-frequency mating calls. Its jaws contained over 100 heavy conical teeth, designed for crushing bone and armor. Biomechanics models estimate its bite force at an unbelievable 18,000 pounds. This was more than double the bite force of T-Rex, capable of shattering dinosaur limbs instantly. Sarcosuchus hunted like modern crocodiles, remaining completely still until prey reached drinking distance. With explosive acceleration, it lunged out of the water, clamping jaws onto heads or necks. It dragged multi-ton victims into deep water, executing a violent death roll to dismember prey. Even adult Carcharodontosaurus avoided deep water crossings where Sarcosuchus lurked. Sarcosuchus was not the only giant crocodilian in these ancient African waterways. There was Spinosaurus, a 10-meter giant with a flat skull and a pelican-like throat pouch. It filtered small fish and invertebrates, filling a completely different feeding niche. There was also Agisicus, nicknamed the shield croc, with a flat, armored head shield. This incredible crocodilian diversity made the Kem rivers the most dangerous aquatic ecosystem ever known. Every drink of water was a gamble with death. Every river crossing was a deadly gauntlet. For millions of years, this complex web of land carnivores, aquatic theropods, and super-crocs held firm. It was an ecosystem overflowing with life, energy, and evolutionary perfection. Yet, despite its incredible success, this river empire was heading toward absolute destruction. A planetary climate shift was approaching, one that would destroy the rivers and bury the giants. The age of the African river monsters was coming to a tragic end. Around 95 million years ago, planetary climate cycles triggered massive global sea level rises. Intense underwater volcanism and tectonic shifts forced the Tethys Ocean to flood inland. The delicate freshwater deltas and mangrove swamps of the Kem system were completely submerged. Freshwater ecosystems collapsed almost instantly. Giant sawfish and coelacanths could not survive in saltwater. Without its primary food source, Spinosaurus faced catastrophic starvation across North Africa. Its specialized aquatic adaptations made it impossible to transition into an effective land hunter. On land, changing weather patterns brought prolonged, severe droughts to remaining land masses. Giant sauropods died off in massive numbers, starving Carcharodontosaurus of its main prey. Without colossal prey to sustain its massive 8-ton body, Carcharodontosaurus vanished into extinction. Over tens of millions of years, tectonic forces uplifted North Africa, draining the inland seas. Global atmospheric patterns shifted monsoon rains away, ending all significant rainfall in the region. Trillions of tons of golden sand swept across the dried riverbeds, burying the ancient world. the deadliest green paradise on Earth was transformed into the largest hot desert on planet Earth. For 95 million years, the bones of Spinosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, and Sarcosuchus lay hidden, locked deep inside red sandstone strata, waiting for a far future species to uncover them. Only today, through dedicated excavations in Morocco and Niger, are scientists piecing this story together. High-resolution CT scans and biomechanical modeling allow us to bring these lost monsters back to life. The chem-chem beds prove that Earth's biological history is stranger and more violent than fiction, a world where rivers ran red, monsters ruled the land and sea, and survival demanded absolute perfection. Every grain of sand in the Sahara covers a lost river empire, the deadliest place in Earth's history. This ancient nightmare serves as a powerful reminder of how dramatically our planet can change over deep time. Ecosystems rise, flourish, and collapse, leaving behind only fossils locked in stone. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the Cretaceous Sahara. The age of giants may be gone, but its story endures. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep exploring the wonders of deep time with us. Until next time.